They even gave him his knife back.
Wow.
It was funny that they asked him, what's this for?
Happened?
Guys like that.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. That's cool, man. Actually looking about my daughter. Thank you for stopping by, man. I always see you every year, so I appreciate you swinging by. How many years here? Collectively, 13 years. Showing at the booth. How long have you been actually in a booth, RC?
Artist Alley about 9 or 10. And then as a guest or visitor, 13 years been coming to San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah.
This is 29.
Wow.
You see the grill, man. Oh, yes. Of course, I also have a slight advantage. I live in this town.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
All right, take care, buddy.
Like 5 stone. It's at the very end. Yeah, okay. You guys see it, right?
So you get the proportions down first, and then I just gonna start going in there and just nipping away. You got that super wide, crazy nose.
Hey, RC, I gotta duck out for 5 minutes.
Okay, bro.
I gotta call Ariana about Joe and all that crap.
Yeah, what's going on with Dante?
He's on the shuttle on the way over. He's gonna call me. Why don't you give me the badge? And what I'll do is I'll meet him outside. Sorry. All right, thanks, brother. See you guys in a little bit.
Tom, bring back some fruit, like an apple or something.
Candy bar?
No.
You had this last week.
Cheeseburger?
No, there's 2 new stories in there. Those are the riffs. The game I was telling you about, that's the crossover in the first 2 stories. Sure.
Hot dog? Pizza?
Bring me some fruit. Some fruity.
Roadkill?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Remember this guy?
Yeah, I bumped into him last night, man. Big city.
How do you say that in Italian? I asked you yesterday, don't piss me off. Huh? Wow, that's fast. Non pede il volo? Non mi. Rompere? Le palle. Rompere means rumble, right?
Yes, it's short.
Oh, okay. Wow. Awesome. I'll never remember that, but awesome.
I will practice.
Okay.
How you been?
Good.
So that's the juicers, knife.
Here you go, brother.
Mistake. Because of DeviantArt?
I was talking to him about that down here, so.
Get back in.
I think I will try to it's I'm going to speak about shares.
Over 18 million subscribers at DeviantArt for advertising. They're pushing our salaries. They're giving everybody like little bag, like a present bag full of all stuff. Like
You want the chick in there too, the babe? Of course.
Remember old chairs?
You're making me work for this one, bro.
Nice chairs. How much room we have this year? So every year they're sending more and more.
So I got the basic structure down.
No, the tables are the same.
Now
They gave us more
we're gonna get, and I elongated her legs. If you look at the anatomy of it, I actually elongated her legs on purpose, just to give her that freaky look, you know. So I made her legs skinny and long.
I'll let you guys know.
And the funny thing is you notice she's got a leash. She's on a leash. She's got them leashed.
They got the
Just like women have us leashed.
everybody's art.
It's a metaphor. You don't understand it now, but you will.
So trust man, try and make sure you get back in here.
Yeah, okay. Because it works around here.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's just like super like it's like close down. Right. Takes me an hour to do stick. Honestly,
So the gun is foreshortened. That means I'm putting the gun in space. So if you're looking at an arm, like if you took a picture of my arm, this would be the first thing you see. So it's not super dynamic, but I at least foreshortened the gun. So if you see it, her arm is pretty hard foreshortened. I'm gonna just put her in there with her dagger gun. And her forearm. arms back here, that's what's giving her the pivot. And all you're going to see is her forearm, and then she's holding the leash. Goes under here and comes back there. She's got her sexy boots. He's back here. I'm just gonna fill these in as dark space. Some spikes on him, darken his face up. So he's mostly in shadow, and the hot spot is her. So his legs all back here are in shadow. I don't know why I'm walking you guys through this, but this is how I'm thinking when I'm doing it. So this is all in shadow, so it pops her out. If you notice Colt here, I always try, when I do an illustration or something, to create almost like a hot spot to draw your eye to it. So if you notice, this is the lightest spot in his face. This is the center spot. I get that from Frazetta. Look at this one. The white clouds behind. So when you do the color illustrations, you want to pick a spot that focus on. So everything's dark in here, and she's the lightest. Her skin in the background is dark. So I'll just fill these in. His boot. Keeping it dark. I'm going to go back in here and start to clean this up. This will be her leg. I usually like to draw on gray paper because it already gives me a value. Because I could actually go in here and draw something, right? And I can go in here and I could actually go in here with white paint. So now I got a step value. So I always try to draw on like a gray neutral paper. But since you're making me work for this one, you know, it's all good.
You stepped out for a second.
Light source is primarily from here, so now I'm just going to hit this over here with all the shadows that I want. And then on my next stage, I'm just going to go in and start darkening, start fine-tuning the sketch because I'm pretty happy with the layout of it. Legs long, got a little band right here. Boots. I'm actually going to widen the stance on this version. You guys familiar with Riffs at all, the board game?
Oh yeah.
So if you go onto the Riffs website, you can actually you can see the cover, you know, on there. I don't know if I'm allowed to post it yet, but I gotta find out. I can't see those. That you can see.
That's supposed to say.
Huh?
That's supposed to say this.
No, those are for another job. I did some stuff for Disney.
So, wait, go on to the website.
Well, it's not online.
Oh, I think so.
No, I can't go online. Yeah, if you were online and you wanted to check out Riffs, they got some really cool stuff. Yeah, you can zoom up on it. It's a character I created off of one of the existing Riffs company. Now, when you get commissioned to do a project, you have to stay true to the character. You got to understand it's like, you know, drawing Boba Fett wrong. So, you know, they entrusted me to draw their character, so I have to stay true, but I was allowed to make modifications, you know. But I actually got that cleared. And here's the like the underpainting that I started for it. So you can see like all the structure work is there. I use like chalk and actually paint on top of it. But this was a prototype understructure that I did for that. to get everything right. I sent that to the publisher to get them to okay it. You know, the digital file. And it's work, you know. I'm gonna keep this one really loose. I don't like the energy of it. I'm just gonna darken up a few spots. Keep it mysterious, like a good Frazetta illustration. Never. I don't like to make things too finished. Try to keep it rough, you know. I don't know. That's what I like. Other people just render stuff so intensely that you kind of lose the energy. You know, just the rawness of it. That's a shoulder. Now I'm going to put on the harness. The harness is they're special. It's almost like steroids in the character. What the harness does is, if he gets hurt or if he gets injured, it enhances his body. So it's I don't know all the details of the gaming system, but yeah, those harnesses are super expensive in the game world. You got to pay for them.
So they're in a game right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I was really excited to get this gig.
You should make it into a game.
Other leg. There it is. Want to sign it to you?
Sure.
Corbin? Yeah. Corbin Dallas, multitask. Fifth Element?
Oh, yeah.
Corbin Dallas, right? Yeah, man, there you go. To Corbin? Put a shadow under his nose just to pop that out. Super wide, brutish nose. I'm just going to darken up some spots. Detail the gun a little bit. Now this is really soft lead that I have in this pencil, so when you go home you might want to spray it with some whatever adhesive or something, or not adhesive, fixative. Fixative. You could use, like, if you really want to go old school, you can use, like, you know, hairspray, like Aquanet, or you can go to an art store and get a bottle of fixative and it will never smudge. It seals it like a clear coat. Yeah, it'll fix all your pencil drawings. Because I'm sure most of mine smudge, because I like to work like messy like this. Most people don't work nice and clean, but I like that. All right, brother, there you go. I got to take a picture of it.